the man of the moment.
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
Hello everyone, this is the scene here at the majestic Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Even though it's raining, it's still a wonderful sight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Lot to like about that pass. Rodrigo, chance to finish. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson begins in goal. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Gvardiol. And a tidy challenge. Attacking possibilities for Real. Rudiger. Valverde. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Aurélien Tchouaméni. In search of space. Course. Mendy. Nacho Fernandez is with Vinicius Junior. Nacho Fernandez. Here's Carvajal. And it's with Courtois. Mendy. Rudiger has it. Carvajal. Rudiger. On to Fernandez. Mendy. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Looking to cut inside. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Grealish. On to Silva. Stones. Gvardiol. Now with Silva. Ederson. Ruben Dias. Silva. Gvardiol. And Real with the ball again. Foden. Is with Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He has time to play it over. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Federico Valverde. Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, he struggled to have any real impact on the game. I think if they are to kick on in the second half, it's key that he sees a bit more of the ball, and hopefully with that, he can start to put that back line under a bit more pressure.
Good technique displayed. Well, disappointing end to the move. Grealish. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Vinicius Junior. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Foden. Grealish. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And just over the bar, excellent effort it was. Vinicius Junior. And now Rodrigo. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, it's a penalty. Can they get themselves in front? Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved. Well, I think it's fair to say he doesn't agree with that decision.
Can he make it 1-0? And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And into the last 20 minutes. Walker. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Feeding it through. He's in behind the defence here. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Cross. Here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Ederson in goal made it look easy. Remarkable save, yet again, inspirational. Phil Foden. Walker now. Haaland. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Well, this game is almost over. Not quite yet. Real Madrid still with a bit of work to do. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them? Bellingham! And huge credit to the goalkeeper. They're not out of this.
And could that save just inspire them? They need to get the ball forward quickly here.
Cross. And back to Mendy. Now with Fernandes. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down.
Well, Real have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and are playing some great attacking football. They just need to get another, and that would surely wrap it up.
Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Walker. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Haaland. Now with Grealish. This could square the game. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory.
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
Hello and welcome, and I must say the rain in Spain is falling mostly on Madrid. This is the scene here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And passing it well. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva plays with Rodri in central midfield. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Appear to be in two minds. Foden. Oh, might be. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Aurelien Tchouameni. Federico Valverde. Well, nicely cut out. Jude Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Surely the equaliser. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Gvardiol. And it's Ruben Dias. Rodri. Real Madrid coming away with it. And a lot to like about this attack. Vinicius Junior. What a block! With Real Madrid behind in the game, a corner could represent an opportunity. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Rodri. De Bruyne now. Phil Foden. Foden. Hold on. And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Aurelien Tchouameni. Stones attending to his defensive duties. De Bruyne. Phil Foden now. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Gvardiol. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Silva. Given away by City. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Carvajal. Now with Rodrigo. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart? So back in business here, City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Toni Kroos. Will he finish? Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this!
Well, just watch this again. Toni Kroos's pass is inch perfect, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Bernardo Silva. And Grealish. Haaland. Now with De Bruyne. Back to Haaland. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Federico Valverde. Incisive pass. And Bellingham. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Valverde. Rodrigo. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, it could be on for him here. Vital intervention. Toni Kroos. Mendy. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Really good build-up, but no end product. Kevin De Bruyne. Well, a stylish moment. Foden. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Making progress. And he's in. And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Kroos. Dangerous ball. He succeeds in clearing it. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Now, can they take advantage? A fine reading of the situation. Grealish. Haaland. On to De Bruyne. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Ten minutes to go then. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. And they remain locked together, these two sides, on the back of that save.
Well, that keeps it all level. What an important save that is.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Rodrigo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Haaland. It's a promising City move. But they took care of the situation defensively. Bellingham.
Well, Real have to score soon. Time is running out. But these fans can sense the winners coming.
And Bellingham. And he saw the situation developing. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And that is the whistle for the end of the 90. Nothing at all to separate these two. This is the scene here at the majestic Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Even though it's raining, it's still a wonderful sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football.
Is this the moment? Superbly read and executed. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And what a magical save it was! Vinicius Junior. The fans are shouting, shoot! Absolutely spot on with that challenge.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
He's going forward well here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Vinicius Junior. Now, who can he play it to? Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Kevin De Bruyne. Phil Foden now. Good tackle. What can Real do from this position? They could nudge in front. Can they cover up? Well, mopping up defensively. Holland. Phil Foden now. Kevin De Bruyne on the move. That is a tackle and a half. Grealish. Real chance. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Vinicius Junior. And now Rodrigo. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Clean challenge. Gvardiol. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Good visualisation and execution. And the ball is loose. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Stones. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Now with Grealish. Oh, great defending. Aurelien Tchouameni. Now with Bellingham. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. The first half here comes to an end. Second half underway, with City looking to build upon a positive first half performance. And a tidy tackle. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Rodri. De Bruyne. Foden. On to Haaland. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Well, I think we could accurately describe it as an all-action performance in the first half from Phil Foden. Stuart, your impressions?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
And still pressing. And the danger cleared. "30 minutes left for play." And he read it well. Mendy. On to Rodrigo. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. City finding space on the flank. But they dealt with the threat posed. Bellingham. Is with Vinicius Junior. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Rodri. Phil Foden now. And into the last 20 minutes. And offside it is. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Sloppy in possession from Real. City move it forward with purpose. Foden. On to Silva. Grealish. Can he make it count? Well, that was an opportunity to make the scoreboard look even better from their point of view.
Oh, big chance, missed that. This game is still very much in the balance.
The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid on the attack in the closing phase. Might work out. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And give the goalkeeper credit. How important was that?
Well, what drama late on. It's a big chance, but I have to say, that's a magnificent save.
Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. No one able to do any damage with it. Silva. Stones. Well, nothing like annoying your opponents when you have such an effective passing game. Really inventive stuff from Real here. And still looking for space. And a really good diving stop. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. City could be onto something. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance?
Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end...
Hello and welcome, and I must say the rain in Spain is falling mostly on Madrid. This is the scene here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. In with a chance. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Bellingham. Good idea. Can they put it away? And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Gvardiol. Here's Grealish. Stones. Gvardiol. Grealish. Really good challenge. Bellingham. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Rudiger. Feeding it through. Rodrigo. He's blocked it. The ball back with Real now. Vinicius Junior. Decided to come in from the flank. What a vital intervention. Kevin De Bruyne. Kroos couldn't keep it. Might work out. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Bernardo Silva. And Grealish. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? The cross is on. Bernardo Silva. On to Haaland. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
So continuing with the game, City just one behind now. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Haaland. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Mendy. Is with Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's given us away. Grealish. That's useful play. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the second half underway, and no doubt about it, City with work ahead of them. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Mendy. Real chance. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Vinicius Junior. And snuffing out the danger. Ederson. Walker now. Really clever pressing. Valverde. It's there for him. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Dias. And now Stones. Well read to put an end to that attack. Ruben Dias. The ball with Rodri. Foden. De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, fancy footwork. Erling Haaland. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Mendy is with Vinicius Junior. Nacho Fernandez. Now can they make something happen? Rodrigo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Kyle Walker under pressure here. And into the last 20 minutes. Oh, breezing past him. Foden. Now with Silva. Well, nothing productive, really. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, they have to pay attention. Still alive. And the attack fizzling out. Haaland. Foden. And Real doing well to win it back. Vinicius Junior. And back to Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Absolute perfection.
Well, let's see this again, because that's a fantastic bit of technique. To get that much movement and accuracy on the strike needs the perfect contact on the ball, and he's certainly got that. What a free kick that is. Well, that's not a happy manager at all. Pep Guardiola knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Stones. Now with Silva. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Real chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Mendy is with Vinicius Junior. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Jude Bellingham. Opportunity here. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And there's the final whistle, the big headline, defeat for City. What did you make of this?
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a